Hey guys, Katsu back with another episode of Let's Play Tales of Exilia. I've made some space on my hard drives, so I have about 400 recording minutes left, so we'll record as much as I can. Yeah, let's continue where we left off, shall we?
I see no purpose in stopping here. Let us move on.
I agree with you wholeheartedly, though. What's in here? Buzzard Talon. While I was away, transferring everything to another hard drive, I did get something to eat. What's kind of famished.
I win. Always one step ahead. Forward. Strike. Now. Always one step ahead. Strike. Now. Steal. Let's go. Flame spear. One. Flame spear.
Take that! And some of this! And some of this!
Home strike. Let's go. Flame spear.
Roland has been stoned! Now he might actually have to use the panacea bottom on him. Remember the last part, I was like, man, I don't know how to use these things.
I did it.
Sweet. Sweet. Let's move on.
Huh? There.
Anybody in here? There's a treasure chest in here. A stab boosting item. Let's see what's in here. Looks like the door's busted. What's that over there? I see something over there. Looks like people. There they are.
Alvin, pull yourself together, Alvin.
The gang's all here. I thought this was up to me.
I'll heal you right away.
Elise? What should I do?
What's wrong? You appear unhurt.
And look, T-Bow's here too. Glad you're okay.
Hey, let's play. But first, give me a name.
Huh?
Hey, let's play. But first, give me a name.
What's
They
going on?
mind raped Tipo! No!
Let's play. But first, give me a name.
One of the Exodus agents ripped something out of Tipo. And that's all he's been saying since.
So he really was just a machine all along. A toy.
A toy?
Yeah, a stuffed animal designed to move and talk by itself.
He wasn't a toy. He was my friend.
Alvin, what happened to the Exodus agents?
I killed one of them. The other gave me the slip.
Good work.
If we can get back whatever they pulled out of him, maybe he'll go back to normal.
When did the Exodus agent leave?
Ages ago.
Then the trail is cold. Trying to retrieve whatever they took will be a waste of time. We need to get moving.
But couldn't you do both? Can't you help?
If you wish to search for Exodus, I won't stop you. But that means we'll have to part ways.
Very well. Let's get back to the city.
Don't have much of a choice. Just got the money. Alright, let's get everyone's Lilium Orbs situated. Critical. Looks like Alvin's orb thing is all situated. TP, HP. Guess that's it. Safe landing. Boost us on the middle strength. Yeah, she's looking good. Like this, and this, and this. Yeah. There's a lot to do. Lottery? Hello? Twice as much gold after a battle. Oh. Let's go this way for later. None of them are learning any new arts on this orb. So, yeah. Oh, I forgot a spot. I missed a spot. I'll take care of it later. Get some TP. That'll do. Yeah, I just learned. Quelled spellcasting. You cancel spellcasting for a given spirit art, you will resume where you left off when you're casting. That is pretty cool. No, I'm pretty sure there's some kind of limitation to it, but still, that's pretty damn cool. Now that is pretty neat. Watch assault. Gainers of magic. Ugh. Strength suit. And I forgot this part over here. I'll take care of it in a jiffy. Maybe Jew can finally expand his freaking orb. There we go. Sun Spark. Let's get him started down here. You know how good Water Guard could have been, like, way early in the game? Unless they really wanted us to grind this far. They gotta be kidding. Okay, I think everyone's good. Cool. Nope, everyone's not good. Oh, rowing. The rower! There you go. Okay, everyone's good. Let's get out of here. There's a cutscene, so we can travel back.
Out of our way.
Yeah, we ain't got time for this.
From incoming arm. One step ahead. Well played. They won't get through.
Tiger Blade! Let's show him.
Hellfire!
Who's next?
Excellent work.
This, and this.
Let's smash him! That's the spirit.
Forward. Always one step ahead.
We never miss,
Our targets.
especially.
Okay, let's move on. Let's see. Where do we go? Okay. I know where to go. Do you guys know where to go? You guys don't! See, I have all the answers. Let's cut through here. You can't travel via the world map because there's a cutscene just up ahead. They seriously don't want to tussle with us right now, now that we're all beefed up.
Elise, get back!
Heal, you dogs, heal!
Hey, if it ain't Zhao!
My apologies if my pets frightened you. I had to sick them on some poachers.
Zhao?
What brings you lot here? I see you finally returned to this place, child. You remember it, do you?
What's he talking about?
This is the lab where the little lady was raised.
The laboratory has been abandoned for some time, ever since we had that intruder.
Intruder?
I take it that intruder was you, Alvin?
Women's intuition, huh? I was investigating the boosters they were making here.
What? So it was you.
What's a booster?
A gadget developed by Azul to ramp up the mana generated by the mana lobe. Elise is actually holding one right now. Tipo. The Spud's apparently a third-generation booster.
And there it is.
So, you're just a gadget, Tipo?
You have named me Tipo. Pleased to meet you.
A booster reads the mind of its owner and speaks aloud his or her thoughts.
So all this time, Tipo was just saying what's on Elise's mind?
That's not true! Tipo was talking on his own! Tipo, you might be a machine, but you're still my friend, right?
Nope. I'm just a machine, Elise.
No! You're my friend!
Nope. You are mistaken. I'm just a device that verbalizes your thoughts.
And there it is, the startling truth of Tipo revealed.
I'm sorry.
Tell us, big guy. Where are lonely little Elise's mommy and daddy?
They are no longer with us.
What?
When you were just 4 years old, Your parents were attacked by a bandit and murdered.
Bandits, eh?
I'll never see them again. Not Mother, not Father, not even Tipo.
Hey,
I know how bad this must. You still have your parents and friends.
As if these people could ever understand how you feel. Elise, wait!
Ugh, damn poachers again.
Hold on. Why was Elise at this laboratory?
Well, she was brought here. Sold, really. There was this woman who would gather up orphans and take them to the laboratory. What was her name?
I don't suppose it was Isla.
Yes, that's it. Isla.
And there it is again.
A poacher of children, you might say.
I have no right telling you this, but please, never let that child be alone again.
Startling truths have been
Be
revealed.
careful.
Yeah, you know, this place is crumbling beneath us. Oh my god, get them away from me!
Watch a pro in action. Sorry about that.
Oh my god, why won't they leave me alone?
Watch a pro in action. And that's a wrap.
Ugh.
How bad is your wound?
Well, I failed at the job I was sent to do, and now you guys are here. The wound to my pride might be mortal.
And now you've betrayed Exodus too.
Yeah, well, don't worry about that. For all you know, I might have even staged all that.
You're just the traitor type, aren't you?
Yep, that's just who I am.
Well, regardless, thanks for risking your life for us.
My. You really are the honor student type.
Yeah, that's just who I am.
Hmm.
I don't understand. What did Exodus take from Tipo?
Alvin?
Answering that would violate the mercenary client privilege, but whatever. I imagine they swiped his data memory. Basically, boosters need a compatible partner, and they said they'd never seen a more compatible match than Elise and Tipo. So I bet the data Tipo recorded is going to be a big deal in the world of booster development.
But what does Exodus want with boosters when they already have Spyrix?
Sorry, I don't know the answer to that. But we do know one thing.
Indeed. It certainly can't be anything good.
Boosters, huh? Oh, there they are.
How is she doing?
She's fine. Well, as fine as can be expected, given what she's learned. Anyway, this place is dangerous. Let's get back to the city.
Yes.
What's the deal with that giant guy and Elise? Is that her stalker or something?
What's a stalker?
It's like when someone's super obsessed with everything you do and follows you around.
I see. So you would be Jude's stalker, for example.
What? Mila, how could you?
Doesn't it seem like that man knows the truth about Elise's past?
Zhao seemed very concerned about Elise's well-being, but I don't know why.
Zhao, you say? I've heard that name before.
He might
Zhao.
be a warrior of some renown. He has a remarkable talent for controlling monsters.
Interesting.
The chief is away. That will mean Zhao is the chief of Jurgen's clan. Ha! The pieces all fit. Let's go back to Shanju. That's the only place we can go to right now.
Something on your mind?
Huh?
You haven't been yourself since we spoke to Zhao.
Yeah.
I heard you followed the bad guys into the hunting grounds. I was worried.
Well, it was an eventful manhunt, but we made it back in one piece.
I'm so sorry you all got dragged into this. What a horrible coincidence.
Ayla, you can drop the act.
What do you mean? I really was worried about you. Why would I lie about that?
Jude, what are you saying?
I'm saying it was no coincidence we met Ayla. Remember what those locals told us when the bell rang for the finals? At tournament time, any outsiders are either combatants or spectators.
Right. I recall what she said when she came to help us.
You folks don't look like you're from around here. What brings you to town?
Huh, they're wearing their official clothes.
No one here would need to ask that. Not at tournament time. You were ordered to make contact with us. By Exodus.
Ayla, that's not true, is it?
It is
They'll
true.
never find out. They promised, but I had no choice in the matter.
They blackmailed you, didn't they? They know your secret.
Your former occupation.
They asked, wouldn't it be a shame if Jurgen found out? What happened to the girl breaks my heart. But I had no choice back then either. Please don't tell Jurgen.
He doesn't know.
How could I tell him? He's a good man.
But it's all in the past, isn't it? Your fiancé should know these things.
You're a woman. How can you not understand this? I'm damaged goods. If he found out about my past, he'd leave me. I finally found happiness with Jurgen. For once in my life. Please. Don't tell him. Please.
I doubt I'll ever understand human love. It has so many rules and conditions. What should we do, Elise? You decide.
Me? Why do I have to?
This woman's actions affected you far more than us.
There's nothing I can do to make it up to you. But please, forgive me.
I just don't care anymore.
Elise is all alone now, no matter what you do.
Jude's thinking.
We better try to find Jurgen. We need to talk to him about the wyverns.
What's wrong, kid?
Ayla said there was nothing she could do to make it up to Elise. But did she actually try? Is there really nothing she can do?
Ayla is the only one who can answer that question.
The plot thickens! The plot deepens! It can't get any deeper than this. Or can it? Alright, let's find wherever Jurgen went. Maybe he's up by the wyverns. Gambling troubles, hello?
Hey, Sounds like they allow wagering at the Shandu Coliseum. Want to give it a shot?
Leia really loves to gamble.
Count me out.
That's surprising. You seem like the type who would enjoy that sort of thing.
Gambling's a big thing in my hometown. I've seen it go wrong time and time again.
Oh, come on! We'd just be doing it for fun.
The folks who lose their shirts all start out saying that. It's the first rule of betting. If you're just goofing around, don't gamble. If you want to gamble, don't goof around.
So, in other words...
Only gamble when you're willing to stake everything.
Exactly.
Little dramatic, don't you think?
If you really want to play, I'm not going to stop you. Just some friendly advice.
Alvin sure got serious all of a sudden.
Maybe we should take his advice.
Yeah, let's skip the gambling.
Yeah. Gambling's bad for you.
Maybe I should pay a quick visit.
A visit to where?
Oh, did you overhear that? It's nothing. Just an acquaintance who lives here is all.
No. Another side quest involving audio. Central Wardell. Shandu residence.
Who's this?
My mother. She's not doing too well. I don't have a father or any siblings, so I have Violet look after her when I'm not around.
Well, hello.
Hi.
Hello.
It's nice to see you, Balin. Slipped out of your house to come play, did you? What a shame that Alfred isn't here to play with you now. Where did that boy go off to?
What is she talking about?
Leticia, Alfred's away at boarding school, remember?
Oh, yes, that's right. That poor boy must be crying his eyes out. He's so shy, and he always gets so lonely.
Don't worry. He sent a letter saying he's fine.
Oh, yes, and that he'll come home for his next break. I promised we'd take a trip on the big boat when he does.
I know. Alfred said he can't wait to go.
You know what he said in his letter? He said he hoped that I wasn't crying. Isn't that funny? He's such a kind, thoughtful boy.
Being away from our hometown has been tough on her. And my dad dying didn't help. All she talked about was how she wanted to go back home to the house we all lived in. Maybe she's happier now that she's forgotten all about that life.
Oh.
You've been doing all this for your mother?
Yep. All these dirty jobs, it was all for Mommy. Touching tale, isn't it?
Alvin, you don't have to be like this.
Spare me your sympathy. It's all rotten in the end. It's enough to drive me crazy myself.
Poor Alvin.
Excuse me.
Got something to say?
Listen. You know that I was an orphan too, right? If I hadn't gotten involved in that line of work, I never would have survived my childhood.
In other words, don't say anything to Jurgen.
Also, I don't want to look after Leticia anymore. And I want you to tell Exodus to leave me alone.
I'm afraid I can't do that. Only Exodus can make the medicine my mother needs. And you're the only doctor shady enough to prescribe it.
I don't want to do this anymore. I want to go straight.
Sorry. But I think it's a fair price for keeping my mouth shut.
How could you? All I want is to live happily with Jurgen.
And you can. As long as he doesn't find out about your past.
It's a cruel, cruel world out there.
All done.
But she's crying.
Yeah, she's a big old crybaby.
We're just gonna leave her like that?
If you're so worried, go console her. Comfort the poor, tragic princess.
He sounds so dry when he says that. Event list updated. So that was Alvin's mother, huh? That guy was floating in the air, by the way, just so you know. Okay, let's see wyverns. Should we get a cutscene? No, we still have to find Jurgen. Where could Jurgen have gone?
Remember that beautiful woman I saw you speaking to in Shandu?
Carla? What about her?
How odd that you never bothered to introduce me.
Do you want to meet her?
What's this? There's someone you want me to meet? Oh my. Well, I suppose it would be rude to refuse.
Are you okay? We should stop and rest.
No, I'm fine.
You shouldn't push yourself.
So we got some sub-events to take care of as well. Find a Carla woman. Etc. and so forth.
No sign of Jurgen.
I hope Elise is okay.
Something has been troubling me about these booster devices. Do you remember the experiment Noctigal was conducting at Fort Gondala? Might that have been a test of the booster's capabilities?
You're suggesting Rashagal already has booster technology as well.
That would be a logical conclusion.
That's not good. Even kids like Elise are strong if they have boosters.
If both countries were to wage war with booster-equipped soldiers, it would be a catastrophe unlike any the world has ever seen.
Oh man, these boosters.
Would they really risk having such a destructive war?
Noctigal might. He seems convinced that he could actually win.
Especially since he has the Lance of Kresnik.
Oh, here you are. Isla told me you were back in town. I'm so relieved to find you safe.
Thanks.
Are the wyverns you promised us ready to ride yet?
Yes, but there's a hitch. Now that we're on the brink of war, we can't fly the wyverns without royal permission. For that, I'll need to head to the capital, Canbalar.
Hey, maybe we should warn the King of Azul how ugly things will get if war breaks out.
The king does seem pretty popular. Do you think maybe he'd fight alongside us?
Fighting alongside a king.
This is a war we're talking about here, not a tavern brawl.
I'd like a face-to-face chat with the king myself, but for a different reason. I want to ask him for the truth behind the laboratory. It's crucial that we meet the King of Azul. We'll head for Canbalar right away.
Alright, that sounds like a plan.
I'll get my things together.
What does Mila mean by the truth behind the laboratory?
Apparently, Elise wasn't the only kid they kept at that place. Lots of other children were brought there too.
Did Zhao tell you that?
If the king truly wishes to protect his people, he'll give me the answer I seek. If he gives me the wrong answer, I'll remind him of his duty. I'll make him swear to never resort to such methods again, by any means necessary.
Good idea. Let's go pick the king's brain. Oh, I just remembered. All our luggage is back at the inn.
Let us go fetch it.
Let us go to the inn and get our stuff. I have to drag her along.
I'll catch up with you in a bit.
Alvin. You did well back there. I knew I could trust you to protect Elise for us.
Well, I was prepared to honor my promise. Keep the faith, oh hallowed spirit.
Never a dull moment with that guy.
Soon enough, I'll have to prepare myself too.
Huh?
I am strong enough to destroy the Lance of Kresnik as I am now, without the Four's power.
Wait, you sure it's a good idea to destroy it with the 4 great spirits still trapped inside?
Yeah, that might end ugly.
They would likely not survive. They would lose their forms and disintegrate.
But I thought the 4 great spirits couldn't die.
Eventually, new great spirits will appear to take their place. But they will be a different 4, with different wills.
So that means the 4 great spirits that you know, the ones that were always with you, they would just disappear?
A spirit's personality and memories are unimportant. What matters is the spirit's existence itself. Still, I doubt the 4 will forgive me for this.
You really care about all spirits, don't you? Not just the great 4, but the lesser spirits too.
Not just spirits, humans as well. To me, all lives, human and spirit, are equal and precious.
Well, what do you want to do, Jude?
Let's head for Canbalar.
Oh, we're going there right now? Exodus is Shadow.
It seems that Exodus has slipped through our fingers.
There's nothing we can do about that now. They must be as desperate as we are, given their behavior.
And what do you intend to do about Alvin?
If we send him away, he'll only follow us, and we can't neutralize him by force without risking our own lives. Therefore, the safest solution is to keep him where we can see him. Besides, for good or for ill, that man has the power to change the circumstances of any situation. That is not a power to be dismissed lightly.
Nor is the wisdom of the Lord of Spirits.
Huh. Nostalgia for Nia
Do you
Khera.
ever think about Nia Khera?
Ivor will protect it in my absence. There's no need to worry about the village's safety.
Oh, I wasn't asking about that. What I meant is, do you ever get homesick?
Oh. Sometimes I do miss the purity of Nia Khera air.
Well, if you ever want to go back, just say the word.
We got some sub events to do. Got the one event at the end.
You don't look so good. Maybe we should take a few days off.
No, we can't afford to do that.
Roman's thinking.
Ooh, ow! Such agony. I think I just threw out my back again.
Goodness gracious.
Oh no! My, acute hiccup disorder. It's totally flaring up.
That sounds pretty serious. You two need to get some rest.
Please!
Yes, please. Ow, ow, ow!
Very well. I'd hoped to get an early start tomorrow, but I guess we can push our departure back a bit.
Yay! Rest time.
Does your asperixis still hurt?
No, not as much as before.
Before? Before it was so bad that you passed out from the pain.
Without the Asperixis, I wouldn't be able to stand, let alone walk and fight. To me, there is no greater pain than having something to do and being unable to do it. Thanks to this, I can do what I have to. The pain is a small price to pay.
So you say, Mila. So you say.
How's Mila doing?
She's pushing herself too hard.
Mila's so composed that it's easy to forget sometimes. But the fact is, she's making a difficult journey after suffering a terribly debilitating injury.
And taking it easy doesn't seem to be in her vocabulary.
If only there was some way to alleviate her pain. Even just a little.
If only we had a heart herb.
Oh, of course. Heart herbs are renowned for their ability to relieve pain.
Yeah, I learned about them in my pharmacology class. When used in aromatherapy, they're supposed to ease the tension in both body and mind.
They're also rare, bordering on extinction. I wanted to get a heart herb for a special lady once, but I couldn't find one anywhere.
I'm sure it won't be easy to find, but I want to try, for Mila's sake.
So we'll probably have to find heart herbs during our journey or something like that. Maybe, maybe not. Event list updated. But anyway, the spa retreat package. Hello.
Your family runs a hotel, right? Yep, the finest in Lorand.
I don't believe we saw more than a single hotel in our entire time there.
That's false advertising!
It is not! It's perfectly factual.
Well, having a high-spirited girl like you behind the counter can't be bad for business.
Got that right. In fact, I'm putting together a new package to pull in the tourists. Oh, what is it? First, my mom will pound out their tension points with one of her chiropractic bow staff massages.
That sounds painful.
Then, a complimentary bowl of Dad's famous Hammerzam stew.
Hammerzam? Aren't those the monsters in the mines?
It's a great deal, and I'll even give you guys the off-season discount.
Ah, that sounds lovely, but I'll have to respect the decline.
Me too.
Okay, let's save the game. Then, when we come back, there'll be more Let's Play Tales of Exilia. This is Gatsu, signing off. Have a good one.